Johnson. Ms Lennon, please.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, and thank you to Neil Findlay for securing this important debate and for his tenacious campaigning alongside these courageous women. I'd like to pay tribute to all of the women who have campaigned about MESH, many of whom are in the gallery today, and also thank colleagues Alec Neil and Jackson Carlaw for their cross-party commitment to this. I was at the press conference earlier today, and I'm not embarrassed to say that I was moved to tears by these painful and harrowing stories, and I would join others in pleading with the Cabinet Secretary to accept the help from the surgeon who is offering to treat these women. Because Scotland's MESH survivors are locked in a living nightmare. Despite their own pain and loss, these women have been campaigning for years so that other women don't suffer the same fate as a result of these barbaric MESH implants. Many have debilitating symptoms, including chronic pain and loss of mobility. But today, as Neil Findlay has said, after years of selflessly campaigning for other women, they are asking for something for themselves. There is a glimmer of hope. But it is galling that these women are even being put in a position where they have to ask for help, to beg for help. As one of the women in Committee Room 3 said today, they got these implants in Scotland, the damage was done in Scotland, so the damage should be repaired here in Scotland. These women have been let down time and time again. They have had to become experts in their own condition, where medical advice has failed and where government interventions have been lacking. One campaigner today described her feelings of frustration, but even more upsetting that, of having no self-worth, because when her MESH symptoms were explained to a doctor, it was simply dismissed. She was told she had mental health problems. Mental ill health can understandably occur as a result of chronic pain, but when it is blamed as the root cause of the pain, that is simply cruel. I am the convener of the cross-party group on women's health, so I've heard many women, including endometriosis and lipedema campaigners, say that they too have had their symptoms disregarded. So if the MESH survivors have taught us anything, is that as a society, we must start valuing women, believing women and listening to women. With Dr Veronicus offering to come to Scotland to treat women with complete removal of MESH, there is now a real chance to see their conditions improved and hope for the future. And Alec Neil is absolutely right. It's not about simply coming to perform the operations. We have to take the learning from that and train our own staff, because it's not just an issue for Scotland, it's a global scandal, as we all know. The MESH women, not just the ones that are here tonight, but hundreds of women across Scotland have been holding each other up. We've heard firsthand from Dr Mary McLaughlin, who's come over from Northern Ireland, the transformative difference this treatment can make. Her story is one of hope to Scotland's MESH survivors. And like Neil Findlay, I'm not too proud to stand here and beg the Cabinet Secretary to use her power to make this hope a reality for these women. In conclusion, Presiding Officer, I pay tribute to these women, these campaigners and their families. I add my voice to Neil Findlay's and to other colleagues across the chamber that these women deserve this treatment, and I hope in her remarks the Cabinet Secretary is going to make that commitment tonight.